reality that we all share is that we are aging, all of us. Each day from the moment of our birth, we grow, we change, we mature, we age. It's a fact of life that we ignore most of the time until the inevitable loss of strength, vigor, and health takes its toll. But in spite of these losses, life can still be rich and full. What makes the difference is that as we age, we can adapt to those losses by finding support, love, and companionship. It's like sunshine appearing when skies are gray. It's what Guardian Angels provides. They share the light of Christ's love. They are in the sunshine business. The people served by Guardian Angels have all confronted change and loss. Change from a home to an apartment, from health to illness, from independence to some level of dependence. Whether chosen or not, these changes require adjustments. The people of Guardian Angels know that. Facilities, programs, and especially the caring staff are there to bring sunshine and hope. It feels like sunshine when you're the caregiver for a dependent spouse.
He had a stroke, and he can't be left alone. They come pick him up.
Okay, come on, Andy. We're going to go on out to the car. Daddy's in there waiting for you.
Good morning.
I feel comfortable with him here. I know he's okay. You see, at home, there's just the two of us, and he calls upon me quite a bit because he does have to have quite a bit of help. This has enabled me to keep him at home because I have some respite.
Just juice this morning? Okay, coming right up.
Even though we're together most of the time, if you get out just a little bit and visit with somebody, when I get home, I'm different with him. It's funny. You want to hug him again. And the people here are so just great. I mean, how could you not feel confident of them because they are that good. I couldn't get along without it now.
Sunshine comes when you discover community instead of loneliness.
I was living in my own townhouse, which I owned, and I just was so depressed all the time because I was alone all the time there. And finally, I decided that I wanted to move somewhere else where I could be around people, and here was the perfect place because all I have to do is step outside of my door and I automatically have people that I can talk to and visit with, and there's always somebody around, and the people are just so nice that work here. I truly don't intend to go anyplace else, and I would have to get booted out, and it would need a mighty big boot to get me out of here. So I'm very happy here.
The sun rises when, after a health crisis, you find your way back to an active life.
First of all, we came to Pullman Place, which is under the Guardian Angels management. And then last summer, my husband was in the hospital for heart surgery, which was a very extensive stay.
The hospital released me and I needed some place to go. We were fortunate enough to find a room in Guardian Angels.
It was very convenient for me, and it was such a wonderful place. It's such a beautiful facility.
I did advance a whole lot. When I left, I was able to walk.
And we were glad to be in the Guardian Angel umbrella for the care.
It, in that sense, was just like a miracle because I'm back moving, doing things that I couldn't do.
Everybody sing! You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
The sky was gray when Stanley came to grips with his wife's Alzheimer's, even for a Marine who fought at Guadalcanal.
I had to take care of her, although I was in a wheelchair. Maria got up during the night and walked right by my daughter out in the cold. It was 20 below zero that night, and locked herself out. The next day, she was in here. And we've been treated royally. She knows me maybe one day out of the week. The rest of the time, well, Guadalcanal was a piece of cake. This is a different ball of wax. It was hard. It still is. She's love of my life. Open your mouth. I'll give you a bite of candy. I take her 4 Nestle's Treasures every day. They treat us royally. The best of care and the best of food.
All right, well, happy birthday, Stan, okay?
Very good.
Yes.
Anything you want, they get it for you.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
Leslie is looking for some light in the darkness of the advanced dementia of his wife.
Elaine and I have had 55 years of married life. It's been wonderful. We've done some fantastic things.
Did you know I gave you this one when I asked you to marry me? No. And then when we got married, I gave you this one.
I didn't understand what was going on. Even in the later years, I tried to ignore it. I didn't want it to be happening, yet I knew it was happening. I remember one day leaving the house and driving down the street, and all of a sudden, for some reason, I said, "Help me, please help me." I pulled my car over to the curb, and I sat there and I cried.
Do you remember when we did Oklahoma and Elk River? We did it 2 different times.
We did?
Sure. The Elk River Community Theater that you started.
I didn't remember that.
Yes, you sure did.
Now, when it came time for Elaine to enter an Alzheimer's institution, it was a frightful day. I knew everything was going to change from that moment on. When an opportunity came for me to move her to the Guardian Angels Memory Care, and my daughter and I together decided that she should be here in Elk River. Looked the facility over, it looked great. Immediately I noticed a change in her. Suddenly she's awake, and she's awake probably most of the time. Besides that, there are things here that she joins in on. I'm completely happy with the facilities here. When I come here to see her, I think of it as sort of a date that I get to see her. It's she's been such a she's been my life. We sit, we hold hands, we kiss. I tell her she's beautiful. We have something to drink and we have a treat. Maybe we sing a little bit. My life is still good. I don't know what more I could ask for here. there's no doubt in my mind that this is as good as it gets.
My sun shine out.